Well, it's finally come to this. It has finally come down to the last of the 80th anniversary motorized 3-packs. This is the 80th anniversary motorized Nia. So let's get right into it. I've already shown you the box in detail in the Percy video, and they are all the exact same other than switching out the character artwork and the name at the bottom. Nothing to show on the back, unfortunately. Let's crack it open right here. Again, these are super easy to get out of the box. Back in my day, you used to have to fight with twist ties or something around the wheels. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Fun little consist. We'll go ahead and start with Nia herself. Now, her and her single-pack counterpart aren't too different from what I can recall. I think it really is just painted buffers and maybe a couple other details, of which I will have to paint the rear buffers. There is nothing here. Wow, if I showed you that, you'd almost think it was Billy. I really do like the shade of orange. I definitely think they pulled that off. She's got a lot of great detail, though. The Westinghouse pump, the headlamp. These, I don't know really what those are for. Because, I mean, this is where the water's stored, is it not? The cab looks great. It's nice and open. They did make sure to give her a bit of a ridge between the bunker and the top of the rear end. Again, the coal load, bunker, and cab roof are all one piece. Switch feels just fine. The pistons are very tall. I do think that's a little bit garish, but not the worst I've seen. The black gap, usually on Thomas toys, is fine. Like what they did with Thomas, it's very subtle, it's very small. I feel, however, they should have extended... They should have made the... I guess it'd be better to... I feel like they should have had it curve about halfway over here, because it being all the way over here is kind of odd looking to me. I know it's probably accurate to the show or whatever, but I feel like having it dip right about where the middle of the wheel starts would have looked better, because that is a fairly large gap. Same thing for the other side. No separately fitted whistle or anything. I don't really know if that's the right term to use for that. There's no whistle or anything, just the tanks. Interestingly enough, the pump in, I think, all of the black gap around here are part of the smoke box. It's definitely interesting. I guess it's easier to do it that way. Really, she's not bad. I don't know enough about her to really form a proper opinion. I know she is supposed to have sort of a square, I guess, housing for the buffers. That's not there. It's just sort of the regular style of buffers like everyone else has. We'll grab Percy from the last review. Yep, about the same. Now, she doesn't have the right running board. She doesn't have that in the show. But if she is easy to take apart, at least in the front, like how all the other engines are, who knows? I might throw some white down there, but I might just leave it alone. The face is pretty good. I feel like your pupils are maybe a smidge too big. I think I had the same issue with, I think it was Thomas or James that also had really big pupils. I feel like if they were more sized like Percy's, or maybe just a smidge bit bigger than his, that would have looked really good. Well, actually, what does the render look like on the box? Because again, I have not seen enough of the last like 2 seasons before the reboot. Well, yeah, that is accurate. Although I wish they would have done the her eyelashes a little better, because they're just straight up not here, which is a little odd. I really don't know what to say about her. I mean, it's just as high quality as the rest, just as detailed, arguably. looks, I mean, fits in great. I'm glad she's here, because there are no other girls in the range. I just can't get over the shade of orange. That is such a nice color. I really like what they did here. Because I think the regular older Trackmaster 2 one that I've also got, I think that one is just a bit too like pastel, I guess. That one just looks a little too light, and this is a nice, like a really nice shade of orange. I really dig this. Like oh, there goes the camera. All right, and we're back. I really like the shade. I think it fits in with the rest of her merchandise more. I feel like if I had the push along or the Adventures Nia to compare with, or even maybe the capsule one, I feel like they'd all look great together, because I'm pretty sure they all have this same shade of orange. It's almost like a reddish orange. And I really like how that looks. That's another thing I can compliment this range, is that whatever color plastic that they're molding these in, just something about them I don't think is quite show accurate. I think this is a little too light to the show. But I think it looks great regardless, arguably almost better. Now let's take a look at her rolling stock. Let's look at the brake van first. Just go ahead and get that out of the way, since other than the oddly orange colored wheels, it is exactly the same as the one that comes with Percy. Well, is it? I don't know if it's just my copy or not, but if I shine them in my lamp here, the one that comes with Nia looks just a couple shades lighter brown. And then the one that comes with Percy looks a little bit dingier, I guess. It looks just a slight bit darker. I don't know, that could... Nah, in real life you can really tell. I don't know how well it'll pick up on camera. But this is just ever so slightly brighter than the one that comes with Percy. I don't know which one I prefer more. I think I might go with Percy's, but I feel like if the one that came with Nia just had the regular colored wheels, I think I would like this one more. Again, same complaints as the other one. It's a little squished. The roof goes down a little too far, and I feel like seeing all the way through, like I feel like there should be a door, like a door somewhere in here, and not just, you know, a bunch of like bars. I think that looks a little odd. Then her truck, or whatever you want to call it, I guess it's a slate. It is a slate truck, which looks really good on the new chassis, actually. I really like what they've done with these, because the original slate truck mold looked kind of ugly. Or the original Trackmaster 2 one, I should say, not the Tomy one. That one's great. I mean, it's got all the same wood planking and stuff. The inside looks exactly the same. The cutouts for the wheels. I think it just looks better on this new chassis, because the old one is super ugly. I hated using those. The slate trucks from the old. But again, what is it, like, why are the wheels orange, for one? And why are these spoked? You couldn't have just reused these? I really do like the dark blue color, though. I wish these would have just been normally colored. Like, I'd even take the weird, like, bronze goldish color, almost. The, like, penny color, yeah. It kind of looks like a penny, those. I don't know what they were thinking with the orange here. It's very odd. I don't see me using this too much, unfortunately. I feel like if I get another set of troublesome trucks, I might just swap those, or I can just paint these. I definitely will be getting use out of these two, though, even if they don't quite scale with Tomy or anything else. It's just nice to have extra brake vans. Of course, Nia comes with this elephant. I don't know why. I think this is reused from... I think this is the same mold as the regular Trackmaster 2 one that came with Nia. I only ever got her from a flea market secondhand, so I never did get her rolling stock. It is unpainted. Like, it is all one color. The tusks could have been painted a different color. I feel like I don't really know... I don't know what to really say about the rolling stock in this pack. I definitely feel like out of everyone's rolling stock, this is the most, like, this is definitely the weakest out of all of them. This is 100% the weakest. I feel like It just had, they overproduced these by accident, had a bunch of these orange wheels already made, and then they were like, oh, wait, we need to come up with rolling stock exclusive to Nia. And they were just like, take some of the old parts from the Slate trucks and throw them on the new chassis. There you go. That's it. I really don't know what too much to say, because you're not really getting anything unique buying the 3-pack, and I'm pretty sure any of the details that the single Nia is missing is just the buffers, I think. And anything that she is missing, you could always just paint on yourself. I don't really think there's any advantage to buying the 3-pack over the single. I mean, you do get exclusive rolling stock. I don't know, this is definitely the weakest pack in the whole range. I'm very happy to have it, but I don't know. She's definitely the weakest one, and that's really unfortunate because I really like, the way she looks. I feel like if she would have just come with more of those troublesome trucks, but in a different color, I'd like this a lot more. Or, I don't know, something more exclusive to her, Maybe just like a regular, like a salt van, or a milk tanker, I don't know, something other than just the brake van from Percy's set, and then whatever we got going on here. Because this, I honestly almost wish her single pack was just this. I would have paid for just this. You really did not have to throw this in. Because I can't really use this for anything. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I really don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Like, 2 of these is nice. That means I don't really have to buy another copy of these 2. Unless, of course, I want more of the male coaches. But I think if you're wanting to get Nia out of this new range, there goes the dog in the background. I think if you're wanting to get Nia out of this new range, just wait for the single packs to hit America. I'm sure they'll end up in Targets eventually. But for now, this is your only way to get her. If you really, really want this rolling stock, I guess go for it. But Nia herself is absolutely the best part of the pack. And that's where I'm going to end it. I really kind of a... Uh-oh. Alright, and that marks the end of this. Alright, and that sort of marks the end of my look at the new motorized Nia. Again, if you want her, just go for the single pack. There's really no point in grabbing the 3-pack unless you really want that rolling stock. Which is such a shame, because I feel like they really skimped out on her. They really sort of left her to dry, left her to hang, which is a bummer. Because everything else about her is, like, so nice. Like, the rivets and stuff I forgot to mention are 3D. They're not just, like, painted on like the other ones. Well, sorry to end this little review series on such a sour note, but thank you for watching. I don't really know what else to say. If they make any more characters in this style, for sure I will be buying them so I can show them off to you guys. Because, vote with your wallet. Do we want good toys? Well, you gotta show up and make sure they sell. Other than that, that's where I'll leave it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully it won't be too much. Hopefully it won't be too long before another video comes out. And, yeah, that's about it for me.